Like Sumaya mentioned, it is our responsibility as humans to show up for the people of Palestine and to stand up for what's right. We have here with me a rabbi with his colleagues from New York and Montreal who will be delivering a speech for us on behalf of the Jewish community and not on behalf of the Zionist community. Please give your undivided respect and attention to Rabbi
Dovid Feldman
for him to explain the situation and the perspective from the Jewish perspective and not from the terroristic and Zionist perspective.
Yes! Yes!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Thank you very much. My name is Rabbi Dovid Feldman. I'm from New York, joining my colleagues from Montreal, and we are here to join you all and to join the world's outcry to what is taking place in Gaza. Unfortunately, we are witnessing already for 100 days, we are witnessing a genocide where innocent men, women and children are being mass murdered. This is unacceptable. This should not happen in the first place and certainly should not continue for so long. Everyone, whoever you find on the street from Gaza, I'm sure there are many people here from Gaza. Each and every one of them will tell you stories, terrifying stories. Parents are losing their children. Children are losing their parents and their siblings. This is sad. This breaks the heart of human beings. Therefore, we are out here today. Therefore, there are millions of people, billions of people throughout the world, and stand up because we have families to support. We have children that we protect. We have friends and relatives we love. And we don't want to see this destruction. We don't want to see these calamities and this Nakba, this catastrophe happening on the other side of the world. We as Jewish people, not only here today in Ottawa, not only in Canada, throughout the world, including in occupied Palestine, we are disturbed. We are pained by what is happening, and especially when all of this is being done supposedly in our name. It is a true desecration of God's name when the Jewish religion is sadly being misused to justify all these crimes. The state of Israel, this movement of Zionism, in no way represents world Jewry and in no way is condoned by the Jewish religion. On the contrary, according to basics of Judaism, all of this is criminal, all of this is forbidden, all of this is contrary to basics of Jewish belief. According to Judaism, Jews are in a divinely decreed exile. We wait for the Messiah, for the day when all humanity will form a band to serve God in peace and harmony. Jewish people are forbidden to end this divinely decreed exile by any physical means, especially when this is killing and stealing, oppressing an entire people. There is no way that this can be justified in Judaism. We have to understand what is happening. We are finding a secular movement, which is officially secular, don't even claim to be religious. Their leaders are outspoken heretics, or at least don't follow Judaism. And those people who decide not to follow Judaism, they dare to misuse this very religion they do not follow in order to justify crimes forbidden in that very religion. This occupation of Palestine, these continuous crimes, are not only a violation of international law, these are true violations of Judaism. And at the end of the day, we have to understand what is happening, and we are speaking here to Canada, we are speaking here to the world politicians. What is happening in Palestine is not only a Nakba, a catastrophe for the Palestinian people. Certainly it is, but it's way more than that. This is causing so much danger and threat to the Jewish people as well. We are sadly witnessing an endless cycle of bloodshed where everyone suffers. So many Palestinians, so many Jewish people. We find so many Jewish people, sadly, being incorporated into this conflict against their will, just because Netanyahu insists to represent all Jews. This is wrong, and this is bad. This is catastrophic for everyone involved. I just returned a couple of days ago from The Hague, while the International Court of Justice was receiving this complaint from South Africa. We appreciate South Africa. It's about time that Israel should be accountable for all its deeds. But guess what Israel replied? Blaming Israel with genocide is nothing else than anti-Semitism. This is ridiculous. This doesn't make any sense. We have to be very clear, as I appreciate the slogans before. Palestine never had a problem with the Jewish people. We lived in peace before the 1920s, before the invention of Zionism, before Zionism came into the region. We lived in peace. We were a minority of Jewish people, respected and protected. The pro-Palestinian movement today welcomes Jewish people, respects Jewish people. And this is something that we as Jewish people appreciate. They are very clear that Palestine has no conflict with the Jewish people, neither with the Jewish religion. They are against the occupation. We are against the occupation. The world is against the occupation. When we are standing on the streets of Canada and feeling the cold, we have to remember, we have to think, we have to close our eyes and think how the people in Gaza feel, with no roofs over their head, with no insulated warm homes to go back to. When we stand here, we have to remember. When we go home, when we are comfortable, we have to remember. And we have to stand up, raise our voices for Palestine, who deserve freedom, and for humanity, who deserves peace, including the Jewish people. If we are truly concerned about the well-being of humanity, if we are truly concerned about these catastrophes affecting so many peoples, we have to realize what is the root cause to all what we are witnessing. It is not the difference of religion. The difference of religion was never the cause for this conflict. It is the brutal, illegal, and anti-Jewish occupation of Palestine which is destroying everyone involved. Yes, we need a ceasefire. We desperately needed a ceasefire for the past 3 months. But the ceasefire is way not enough. We have to lift the blockade of Gaza. We have to stop the entire occupation. We have to restore all rights to all indigenous population of Palestine. We have to grant the full right of return. We hope that this occupation stops peacefully with no more suffering of anyone. And at that time, when this obstacle to peace will stop, we can hope to see once again that beautiful peace that did exist in Palestine. Let's hope we see this in the future, God willing, inshallah. Judaism, yes. Zionism, no.